I'm Rick Stuckey from Chicago, Illinois. I'm Lutheran. I grew up Lutheran. I went to a Lutheran high school. And I always felt a little different. It was summer. It was June. It was right after my birthday. It was Pride Month. There was a parade. And I'm like, wow, let me go see if I can find somebody that looks like me, that's somebody that's like me. I was just sitting on the curb watching the groups go by. All of a sudden, I saw a group called Lutherans Concerned. I'm like, what? I'm Lutheran. There's people that are concerned? I'm like, wow, this is cool. Oh, look, they're handing out flyers. They're handing out like information. So I go and I take one and I hear this voice, Rick Stuckey? And I'm like, Jerry? Jerry was gay, and I had found out that he had been let go from the church because he was gay, because he was let go in the 70s when, no church really was accepting. Seeing Jerry, it wasn't like it was just one of my friends. It was one of my friend's dads, someone who was an authority figure, someone who was a pastor, someone who was a little bit older. So Jerry's like, hey, let's get together sometime and grab a bite to eat, something to drink, and we can talk. And if you have questions about being gay and being, feeling more comfortable and helping you come out of your shell, I'm that guy. I'm like, okay. So I called Jerry and he's like, hey, let's go to this place called Zephyr Ice Cream. There were two rooms. One was kind of noisy and the other one was more quiet. So Jerry's like, let's go to the one that's more quiet. So he, just said, hey, I think I've known that you were gay before, but I really couldn't say anything. It was your own journey. So Jerry's like, it's okay. God loves you. There's many other people like you. I'm like, really? There's other gay Lutherans? There's other people like me? And he's like, of course there are. He invited me to this church group for Lutherans Concerned. They met, I think, once a month or maybe once a quarter. And it just felt so empowering to be around other people like me. And I met people that I still know a little bit of today. Jerry also opened my eyes to people living with HIV, because Jerry had said that he was HIV positive. Knowing someone who was HIV positive, who was a friend, who was a role model, it opened my eyes to the struggles that people living with HIV had. HIV, before knowing Jerry was HIV positive, was that it was something scary. It was something, the plague. It was bad. You'd see all these people dying so fast. And I'm like, wow, I don't know who those people are, but they have names. They're people. They have to have stories. But I didn't really know any of their stories until I met Jerry. I remember it was Christmas. Maybe I know he doesn't have a lot of energy, but I should call Jerry. It's Christmas. He's the guy that said it's okay to be gay and Lutheran. I'm just calling to wish Jerry Merry Christmas. And he had died on Christmas. So I thought, wow, how interesting. A guy who loved God, who loved Jesus, who Jesus was born for us to die. And Jerry died on Christmas. So it was apropos. So it was a good ending to a horrible disease for a friend who I care about and remember and talk to one of my friends about all the time now. Being a Lutheran, the thing that we're taught is help others. I'm like, well, since I had found out that Jerry was HIV positive, there were AIDS organizations. There was one called AIDS Ministry, AIDS Assist. So that's what I started doing, and I met friends through there. That's how I started getting involved with different organizations, different HIV organizations. That giving spirit has been embodied in me through my religion and by someone named Jerry who helped me feel it was okay to be gay and Lutheran.